Peace, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Random Thoughts. I am your host, the LYR to the ICS's lyrics, y'all. Yeah, yo, I am feeling great. It's season 4. We are still here. We are with the fuckery energy. Like, I'm feeling fine and fuckery today, man. Fine and fuckery. But yo, let's see how the crew is doing, man. Crew, what's goody?
Yo.
We all in there.
Or should I do?
What was that?
Because that's what lyrics did in the beginning. It threw me off, but I was like, all right, for sure.
There you go.
You.
I'm getting used to this new angle here, as you can see.
Which looks fire.
I'm actually looking at you.
That's a fact.
You don't see double chins. You see, you see the eyes, actually. But
well, Steph,
gentlemen.
What's goody? What's going on, Steph?
You know who it is. It's Stephanie Gale up in here having my mimosa. It's a wonderful Sunday. And happy birthday to Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes, happy born day, Martin Luther King Jr. It's his birthday today.
Yeah, as far as subject matters, I don't think we could have planned this any better.
That's true.
Like it just
I even think about that too.
Yeah, it's all working out. What's up, Maria Brown Girl interrupting in the place to be?
Taisha Brown Girl interrupting. Randos, what's popping?
Yes, what's up, Taisha?
Yeah.
Randos coming up in here. Randos assemble.
Mr. RJC78, what's popping? I know you ready for another. Hey, yo, Ad, what's goody, baby?
Y'all, what's good? It's your brother ADV Ab is in the spot, and we are here with another episode. So we chilling. Shouts out to the Rando. Shouts out to everybody on all the social platforms that we on. And let's get into this topic.
Mm-hmm.
How is famous Ramos?
I'm surprisingly energetic because I just came off of work, and usually I'm like done. But yeah, I'm chilling.
Because it's famous Ramos.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I just want to shout Eric out for a second. Yes, to you.
Me?
I want to shout you out because So Soon put some of your photos up. It was a couple days ago. I was looking at them this morning. Shout out to Eric. He does a lot of my photography as well.
Famous Ramos is on it. Like, yeah, clap for Famous Ramos.
Yes, we do have lives.
Hey, no, clap. Stop playing with me, man. You be on some old bullshit, man. Like, you ain't gonna clap for your fellow co-host? You ain't gonna clap for your fellow co-host over here?
Shout out to our producer, John Logic.
Shout out to John Logic.
Insane, man.
That's it. Nah, man, but you ain't gonna clap. Show some Keith Murray energy to my man right here, man. Like, we got Keith Murray energy, man.
Keith Murray. Yeah, we're all about that.
Seriously,
I'm
going to that show. They told me to come to the show, take more pictures.
The one featuring Rod Digger.
So
shout out to Rod Digger.
Are you coming through lyrics because it's free?
When?
So,
it's free.
When? I think
the 18th.
That's a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I'll text you whatever because I need the time, whatever. Like, I'll probably come after work or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
Brooklyn Monarch for our NYC folks. Brooklyn Monarch, our people's. Shout out to Goat Squad. That's
shout out to all the Goat Squad guns. Mike Hoffa,
right.
Tony Dimes.
Yeah, all those folks.
Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, So Soon is the one that I'm like, well, and King Virtue as well, which is his cousin. But we all roll deep. We all family up in here.
Check this out.
Brooklyn Monarch.
Shout out to So Soon, King Virtue, all of them. Be like Ramos just called lyrics poor peep game. Yeah. What?
I don't know how I did that, but okay.
How you do that? Like, I gotta go to work. Like, by the way, for those who don't know, I got a regular 9 to 5, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. So that's just what it is. Like, I'm just being honest. Like,
I know it's free. It's actually donation.
Oh, that's what you said. dog, I'm not poor. I can afford a ticket. Get out of here, man. Like, anyway. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's donation based, y'all, for the folks in NYC that want to come, that are interested. What's in the cup? Benny, what's up, Benny? You know how
what's up, Benny?
You know this is mimosa. You know this is a mimosa. Come on.
Heavy
Oh
on,
my
on
God.
alcohol. I'm guessing.
It's a third. It's a third.
You know what's funny? If I told her I went back with my ex, trust me, that shit will be heavy on the motherfucking alcohol, B.
Oh,
I'm like, yo, I'm back with my ex, yeah. Like, yo.
Just in case.
Oh, that's
and has some gin in the back. So
see, but you know what? With that being said, you know what time it is, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
Tell us.
Yo, it's time to let the fuckery commence.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Jalogic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Yes, we are back. Who the Sunflower Sky said she missed the warning. Oh, he missed the warning. So I missed the warning. Oh man. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you after missing the warning, man, but like you guys been warned that, you know, we gonna say whatever the fuck we want and just take that shit how you take it. Like,
yeah, good to see you again, Sky.
But yo, Sky, we miss you, B. What's goody?
So let's get to some of this housekeeping though, because you know we got a couple of birthdays to shout out real.
Oh yes,
quick.
birthday shout outs.
So of course we shouted out happy birthday to Martin Luther King Jr.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, this was the day that he was born. So happy born day to Martin Luther King. Oh, that's the one that they're putting up in Boston.
Yeah. Hey, yo, hold on. Yeah, like we don't want to hear nothing bad about Dr. Martin Luther King for this whole month. None of that. I don't care how many like white chicks he was with. None of that stupid shit that y'all been saying on social media. Like, it ain't about none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about the work that he did. The reason why we're here today. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we're not about that negativity stuff. Not when it comes to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how y'all feel about it. I'm being dead serious now. It's about the work that he did for us to be here today, because I'll be honest with you, he's a very big part of the reason why black people, white people, and everybody else could really try to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is part of that reason. So no matter what type of fuckery he did before that, let's just respect the fact of the work that he did today. Benny said, how come we don't get that day off? I know it's a federal holiday, so if you're a federal worker, you get that day off.
Yeah, you do get the day off.
If you're a federal worker.
Unless you're a necessary
not all federal workers, because this federal worker does not get the day off. However, it is my regular day off, so I do get the day off. But everyone else has to work on Mondays.
Yeah.
But we get double pay. So
wait, Chicken and Beef said that statue is problematic though. Sorry, Steph.
Why is it problematic? What's the problem? Because it's so Okay, I'm gonna give you a little background on this sculpture because I do know a little bit about it.
Okay.
I believe it's called Warm Embrace, and it was created by a black sculptor, and it was picked from thousands of selections. There were many entries. No, come on, man. No, okay. So, but the sculptor in particular, I forgot where he's from. I think he is from Boston. So his inspiration came from a particular photo of. Oh my god! Let me explain.
I'm sorry. I was just reading the comment, man, because the Chicken and Beef is retarded.
I know he is. He is. Look, so the sculpture is based off of a photo of Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King embracing as he was receiving the Nobel Peace Prize, and so that embrace is based on that. But what he did was he took Martin and Coretta's face away because he wanted to broaden the theme and make it more of a universal message. So it's an embrace of everyone, you know. Everyone should be represented in this sculpture. I think that's what he wanted. So
Sunflower Sky said that he took his son to the MLK the monument in DC.
Yeah.
He said it was a credible place. That's what's up, man. Like, shout out to Sunflower Sky for that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to take our sons and our daughters to more like monuments and shit like that and make them learn like the history behind like great people. Speaking of which brings us to today's episode.
Hey, hold
on, shit. Like my fault. Like, yo, finish your birthdays.
I had to explain the sculpture. But yeah, I want to give a happy birthday in particular to my nephew. I know you said it, Lyrics, but my nephew Torian, he is 16 years old. He is a rando. He does watch on the low. Sometimes he doesn't comment.
We are corrupting the young minds of 16-year-olds. So if there's any 16-year-olds that are Torians, happy birthday, Torian. You know we fucks with you. Come on here, learn some new curse words. Yeah. We with that. You know what I'm saying? We corrupt the minds of children. So you fuck around and bring your children. You bring your child up here to listen to Random. I'm not gonna stop cussing. I'm not gonna stop being who I am. That you bringing your kid at your own discretion. So viewer discretion is strongly advised. I'm not taking what I said back. None of that. You try it if you want to.
Warning. The opinion.
Yeah.
We corrupt young minds over here, man.
Okay.
Like, we corrupt young minds over here.
All right.
I don't care.
Or hashtag the negative influence for you.
Right. Coming soon.
I don't know
already
about
advertising
that
for it.
So soon, maybe.
So
no, sooner or later. Like,
all right. So I got a couple more birthdays. Happy birthday also to my cousin Dina. She's in Savannah right now. Happy birthday to her. And also there's another Ranters Union member that just had a birthday. Happy birthday to Sharia.
What up, Sharia?
I'm sorry, Shaharia.
Shaharia.
Yeah, happy birthday to Shaharia. Yeah, I met her at Brown Girl Interrupting's birthday party. And we celebrating all the Capricorns up in here. So
matter of fact,
y'all.
Robert Fulton, he said his birthday is January 20th. Happy birthday, Robert Fulton. Happy early birthday. Lyrics
What's up,
is
Tiff?
a bad influence. Yes, Taisha, I'm the negative influence. That's it, man. I'm proud of it.
What's up, Tiff? What up? Oh, who else is in here?
Wow, MLK High School. Wait, hold on. Wait, you said Walt Disney did what? And D La Loca said Walt Disney made him say it.
Walt Disney always makes him curse. Walt Disney always makes him curse.
You know what? I blame Walt Disney for the cuss words. How about that? He created cuss words.
Did he?
Did he?
Where's your accountability?
That's a fact. Yo, Walt, come back from the dead and hold yourself accountable. Fuck out of here.
The ghost of
oh my god.
Oh man, I'm gonna go make me a mimosa.
Yeah, Steph, look what you doing.
This is the show to have a mimosa.
Stop sponsoring. We don't have the sponsorship.
Either we're gonna celebrate,
Yeah, that's a fact.
or Lyrics is gonna make us drink. So either way, enjoy your mimosa.
Tiffany, what's going on? We corrupting young minds. Don't bring your daughter here, man. We gonna cuss in front of her too. We here at Random Thoughts teach new cuss words. Like, don't do it. Like, yo, all right. But anyway, are we done with the birthday shout outs? Oh, we got any more.
And one more thing. If you
What's
have
up?
not checked out our official website, because it's up, it's been up since last week.
Yeah.
Check it out. We are at randomthoughtz.com. We own that URL. All right. So
Yes.
make sure you check out randomthoughtz.com. You can watch the show from the homepage, and you can check out past shows. I'm still putting up some more, but season 3 is up. So if you want to check out season 3, that's up. I will put up season 2 and season 1 as well. It's a lot. It's a monumental undertaking, but we are very proud of the fact that we have a new home for fuckery.
Yo,
Right.
Virginia Slim, salute. He says, salute to that MLK statue.
goodness.
They have him face down between Coretta's legs. Now that's see that's what Chicken and Beef said. He said
That
he
is
looked like he
not
was
what
eating
that
the
is.
box.
That is not.
He looked
what
like he
that-
was.
Oh my god.
He looked like he was. Boy, he had the tongue to fuck up the lungs. You hear me? That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Either way, the statue's about love. All right, whatever
Yeah.
you want to take.
Hey, love or nut. That's it. Like I'm.
Virginia Slim, what's up? Yo, y'all are a mess. I see hands. I see embracing hands. That's all.
Yeah, I see hands too. I see hands embracing like a motherfucker too. But I do gotta give a special happy birthday shout out to the two. One person's important, the other person I want to give a special. I want to give a special shout out to my homeboy Todd. You know what I'm saying? My coworker Todd and my coworker Miguel. You know what I'm saying? They birthdays. I think Todd's is on the 20th with my man Robin, and Miguel's on the 30th. Like, you know, if I messed up your birthday, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Walt Disney made me do it. Like, whatever. But I know Miguel's is on the 30th, so I just wanted to give a special happy birthday shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so we ready, guys?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Cool. So today's episode is episode 4-2. It is the whitewashing of American history. Yeah, we about to get into it. I told you there's gonna be some crazy shit. We might actually have a special guest today too. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no promises. Not on this one, but we'll see. You know what I mean? Keith Murray energy. Yes.
Oh my god.
We got to get this nigga on the show. Like, yo, trust me, I'm working on it.
Yo, every other day there's a new story that he tells. I
2023 is the age of Keith Murray, man. He's making a comeback. I'm telling you.
Man.
Yo, we support Keith Murray over here.
New year. This is the year of Keith Murray.
The Chinese zodiac is Keith Murray's on the year right there.
Oh, Sunflower Scott said, my daughter's birthday is January 21st. She has already had a birthday either on or near Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, yo, shout out to your daughter, man. Happy early born day to your daughter and all that. You know what I mean?
And also, happy birthday to my cousin Uriah. Her birthday is the 17th. I'm sorry.
Yo, you got a lot of cousins.
I'm sorry,
B.
baby.
A lot of nephews and cousins and shit.
I
Did we not know that her lineage is strong and it goes back?
Oh, I
very
forgot.
far?
Yeah, Malcolm X is her cousin also. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. I forgot. Hey, yo, shout out to Malcolm X family too. Like,
not Malcolm, okay?
And W.C. Handy and Malcolm X. Like, yo, like I know your family lineage and all that. Like, I already know.
You think you do?
Well, you know, you're right. I do think I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right? But like, let's jump into it, everybody.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Let's jump into it, man. You know what I mean? Oh, your daughter's turning 25. Damn, that's what's up.
Okay.
All right.
Why
did I think your daughter was like young or something? I don't know. Like she was turning 11 or something.
Oh my god. Let's get into the topic.
Nah, I'm just saying, like I thought it was a kid.
Oh my god.
She said like my daughter, so I'm like, yo, he's got a kid or something. Like, all right. Anyway, yo, we here. So guys.
Oh, also, by the way, at some point, Jai Logic our producer, will put up the link, the StreamYard link, so you all can jump in and state your opinions and just let us know what's on your mind. So yeah, once he does that, if you are interested, just click that link. He will put you in here and we will continue to have our discussion. Your input is always welcome because it always makes the conversation more lively, and
No, that's a fact.
we appreciate it. That's what this show is built on. We love when the crowd participates, so
Nah,
Please.
like random,
Like-
like this, like we love y'all random thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, whether people think it's intelligent or stupid, yo, bring your asses up on here and let's get it popping.
exactly.
And it says, so says our hero Keith Murray. Keith Murray's everybody's hero. You know what I'm saying? Like, we support Keith Murray here. This is a Keith Murray station. You know what I'm saying? Somebody show this shit to Keith Murray. Tell him, yo, Lyric said, yo, he wants your black ass up on Random Thoughts. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
I think Keith Murray's my spirit animal.
Oh, shit. All right. Well,
Is there a side
There
of
it
you
is.
that we don't know, Eric?
I'm telling you, man, I be wilding out sometimes, saying crazy shit.
I just want to see you
Before
do
work
this
or
one day.
after work?
Just one
What's
day.
Before work or after work?
Not on the train going home. Yo, I haven't seen this, man. This is he's
Oh
wild.
man.
Oh, I seen the part where he was talking about how Suge Knight smacked the shit out of Diddy. That shit had me dying. He was like, "Pow!" Like, So, if you can find that, John, if you can find that clip, let's play that shit. Like, that shit was hilarious.
Or the one about he and Shauna.
No, talk about
Right.
Suge, like when
No, I'm
Suge
just saying-
smacked the shit out of Diddy.
No, but that
I
one's
quick-
funny too, where he's talking about Shauna and he's
Question.
Yeah.
on the bird wings.
Did I hear that what's it called? Foxy Brown refuted what she said?
Yes, she flamed him.
She like basically he's wilding, like
Yes.
it never happened.
Yes, she blamed it on crack. She said that crack.
Wow.
I don't know.
Nights like this,
Shout
I
out to
wish
Cannabis and
that
Wow!
would-
You said shout out to Cannabis.
Yeah, because they're part of the Undergods, man. Him and
Oh
Cannabis.
yeah. Like, shout out to Cannabis also. Oh shit, Keith Murray just dropped the new single too. Like, I forgot what the shit was called, man. But like, go support Keith Murray's music, the new single and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's I don't even want to fuck the name up. Like, I seen it on YouTube Music. You know what I'm saying? Go support his new single. Go support Keith Murray music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and hopefully we're gonna have him on the show one day. So, guys, the whitewashing of American history. This is a very interesting topic, man. Once you guys hit me with this, I was like, whoa.
I love it.
Whoa. So, Adviz, let's start off with you, my man. Like, when you think of whitewashing, what's your first thought? I mean, when it comes to
cleansing or rewriting of history. Because when I think of an example of that, I was
reading. I'm sorry.
I was really
like you
looking
said,
straight at
the
that
most
too.
the most beautifulest thing in this world is apparently eating Shauna's box. Wow. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hilarious, but no, really, rewriting or remaking history in an image that doesn't show, of course, the true. Like when we say true history, we talking about. When we think of world history, I'm thinking of like everybody had their part. But when it came to like colonizing, is literally his story. How people saying his story in particular. But yeah, that's what I think of when it comes to whitewashing. It's like one story. That's it. Fits everybody.
Yo, Steph, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Like, what are your like your actual thoughts when you hear about whitewashing?
It's funny because I was watching. So Sunday I watch a lot of. I watch CBS Sunday mornings, and I also watch Face the Nation with Margaret Brenner. Shout out to her. She's dope. she flames everyone that comes on. I love her.
Yes, she does.
She's all about the fuckery energy. I love it. But she
We
played
gotta
a
get her
clip.
on the show too. Why not?
I would love to. But she played a clip earlier. It was Dan Rather interviewing Martin Luther King Jr. And he was talking about the Republican Party in that time, in that heyday. The Republican Party back then was a lot like the Democratic Party of today. And at some point it made a switch. And that we can all thank Strom Thurmond for that switch up. Which I don't thank him. He's a fucking racist, and I hope he rots in hell. Just to say all that, besides that, he was talking about how the Republican Party was beginning to neglect the black voices in the party, and a lot of the black Republicans were getting very worried about what the party would look like down the line. And he basically said that the party would turn into a party of for white men, which is basically what it is today. So he saw the future, in that clip. And it's funny, like I mentioned that clip in particular because that's not a clip that you get to see all the time. You see, when you think of Martin Luther King Jr., you think of I Have a Dream and I've Been to the Mountaintop and all those universally accepted speeches that have universally accepted messages. But then there was another side of Martin Luther King that they didn't show very often, and that was the Martin Luther King that was against the Vietnam War, the Martin Luther King that talked about economic prosperity, for all black people. He was, as much as he was a person that preached unity and solidarity and love, he still had a great love and a soft spot for our people, people of color, hardworking people of color, black people, Latinos, Asians, you name it. That's the side you don't often get to see, and that's the side that people should see more. So when he was like, this is, the Republican Party is going to be a party of white people, I mean, that was an explosive thing to say back then, but to see it come to fruition is, I mean, look at what's going on now.
Well, Virginia Slim said KKK is the OG party of the Dems. I honestly, I kind of don't see it, but then I do. Back then. Yeah, back then. Yeah, I heard a lot about how the KKK supported the supported Democrats. Christopher Columbus genocide.
So here's the thing, Virginia Slim, and I mentioned it just a few minutes ago. At some point, the political parties made ideological switches. So the Republican Party that you know of today was not the Republican Party from back then. The Republican Party was more like the Democratic Party of today. So you had your Abraham Lincolns and who's the other person? I'm forgetting the names right now. But you have folks like that who were more for economic, at least in the guise. They had the guise of economic growth for people of color. They were about equity for all.
Virginia Slim.
At a certain point, I said at a certain point of Strom Thurmond changed the trajectory of the Republican Party because he started focusing on the South and winning favor down there. And then, of course, you had what's called the new Jim Crow South. So he catered to that, and the Republican Party started to cater to those ideological views and political standpoints. So, yes, it was a switch. So what you're saying about the KKK of the Democratic Party, that's old news. That was from back then. It's not that way now.
Okay. Well, Virginia Slim said MLK talked about reparations and how riots are the actions of the 100 too. They don't like to teach that shit. Honestly, and that's where the problem lies. But before I get to anything, he says, yeah, I know the switch. What is it? Dixiecrats to Repubs. 16 black members were Repubs during Reconstruction. Hmm. That's something I didn't know. That's interesting. Famos, I gotta ask Famos the same question. Like when you hear about whitewashing, what's your first thoughts?
That's an interesting thing. 'Cause I was trying to I know what the current use of the word is, and it's a certain degree. It holds true, like in terms of what the meaning of it is. Because like for example, the promo I did, right? I was trying to show that side of it, but there's also other side of it, kind of in the line with it, but not exactly, where you're talking about omitting or altering history. For example, recently I was reading that you know the books we got in history, and especially in New York City, the McMillan, that apparently that they had altered slavery, passages about slavery to quote them being as slaves as being immigrants or servants. And I was like, what?
Indentured servitude.
Yeah, like
turned into that.
Yeah,
They were not.
Yeah, like they were getting paid or some shit like that. They were getting paid for their labor. Stop lying to us. Fuck out of here.
First of all, the indentured servants were the Irish, and then they were indentured in a way where they basically were working to pay off debts. We know the slaves were snatched from their land. So the fact that they're putting that in the shit, and the children don't, young people. Let's say what about 20 years from now, and then the kids are gonna teach their kids, and then what about the truth? You know what I mean? It's crazy how they try to like sneakily do shit like that.
Well, you know what? Honestly, and that leads to where I think about whitewashing. Famos, you good? You done, or you got more to say?
I'm good.
Cool. All right. Yeah, like I agree 100% with Ramos. And Steph and Aviz. But what I think when it comes to whitewashing, I think the same exact thing that Ramos said. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the school books. Like in Mount Vernon, when I went to school in Mount Vernon, I went to school in Mount Vernon High School. Even before that, like Franco Middle School, they taught Black history. There were some teachers that went against what they were supposed to teach. Like we had a U.S. history teacher, Mr. Muhammad. He was a substitute U.S. history teacher. I mean, one day he was like, man, yo, put them U.S. history books away. He said, fuck that. I'm gonna teach you about the real history. You know what I'm saying? African American history. He was a substitute, so he felt he ain't got nothing to lose. He taught us about true African American history and how our ancestors were took from our homes as slaves. He really got in depth with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if for some reason this come across to him, Mr. Muhammad, I thank you very much for going against the grain to teach us about the real African American history that's been going on. Because without you going against the grain for that, we'll still be left in the dark with the bullshit they was trying to teach us. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the Mount Vernon school system. I'm not putting them under any type of scrutiny or whatever. It's just that we need teachers like that sometimes go against the grain to do that. Benny said, I think about history taught in American schools. They pick and choose and teach what benefits the country's ideology of white slavery. Trust me, I graduated high school, yo. Certain words, I'd be on some bullshit.
Ideology.
Yeah. Ideology.
Let's say it together, everyone. Ideology.
Let's say it together, everybody. Liquor. All right, now let's use it in the form of a sentence. Stephanie is drinking liquor in her mimosa. Fuck out of here. I already know what that is. Ideology. I meant to say that.
I can still say ideology.
And I can still say fuck out of here. All right, like go ahead, man. No, listen.
It would be mimosa with alcohol, man.
Yeah,
just orange juice.
You said what?
You say Stephanie's drinking alcohol in her mimosa. I'm like, yeah. If she didn't, then it would be orange juice.
Orange juice. You're right. You're right. Nah, I was just trying to come back because like she tried to fuck around and try to tease me on ideology.
Alcohol,
Anyway, Justine, what's going on? What did Justine say? Can you go back to Justine's comment? Yo, damn, Steph, man, you wild. Anyway, what is it? Ideology, bro. It sounded like you were gargling mouthwash. Wow. Slim, I love the fuckery energy from Slim, man.
Didn't it sound like you was the one drinking alcohol? It sounded like that, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Justine said, I feel like the next generation will be grossly misinformed on what the truth is slavery really was. You're right. You're 100% right. But guess what? With cats like us and platforms like this, hopefully they won't have to. Because we're not going to sit there and bullshit you like the school systems are trying to bullshit them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Mr. Muhammad. Yeah, Sunflower. Like, I mean that from the heart. From the heart. Like, if this goes to Mr. Muhammad, the truth must be told. If this, like I said, if Mr. Muhammad is watching this in some shape, form, capacity, if he's still alive around, because I wouldn't know. Like, it's been years since I've seen him. Like, yo, thank you very much for going against the grain that one day. Actually, a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days he went against the grain. He was like, fuck that. I'm not teaching this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he really told us to put our U.S. history books away. And it was like, yo, you know, I know you got the test and all that coming up with all that. Y'all study that shit your own time. Right now, I'm gonna teach you the real African, African American history. And he taught us about like the religious side of Africa, like what the type of like religious beliefs that they go through within each different, because each part of Africa is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was teaching us that. He was teaching us how they live and like, you know, like just their customs of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you understand what I'm saying. Sunflower said, a good example is Jesus Christ accepted as a white man. Jesus Christ was absolutely not white, yet that image is widely accepted.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Whew.
So that goes beyond American history. However, it eventually keeps its way into American history, and we continue to push that narrative of a white Jesus. And to Lyric's point where he was talking about Africa and different regions, we have a tendency to think that Africa is a country as a whole, like one large country, when Africa is a continent, and there are 58 countries that make up.
That's a fact.
And that also lends itself to whitewashing, because in white, in the white supremacy education that we have, as its foundation, it's meant to diminish our culture, our contributions to this country and the world at large. So just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. Africa is full of culture, history, advancements. I mean, Africa has done so much for this world as a whole, and it's still more that still needs to be on Earth. And yeah, that's all I'm saying.
No, that's correct, man. And when you have to, when now this generation is they trying to really misinform them about how things are going. Like, they really want cats to like live. They want these new generation of kids to really live blindly to what's going on, because we live in a super sensitive ass society. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like we want everybody to get along and all this other stuff. And Africa is a country is very diverse. Yeah, you're right. It is. I would go to say it is the beginning of civilization in Africa. You know what I'm saying? That's also something that they're not going to teach the kids there. Like they going to tell them somewhere else is the beginning of civilization. And, that's going to forever be challenged amongst all races, because nobody wants to look at the actual truth for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, it's a belief for those who want to believe it. You understand what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, Africa is the father of civilization.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And also, there's so much that we don't know, because, of Alexander the Great, burning down the great library that housed so much information, so much we learn, in regards to science, to astronomy, to trigonometry, to everything science or mathematically based, subjects. A lot of that was lost in the Great Fire. That happened to the library in Alexandria.
I'll be back, guys.
We lost so much knowledge as a result of that, and it's a shame again, because of that. We don't know how much Africa, contributed to history at large. So,
Akibulon.
I'm sorry.
Akibulon. That was they say that's the ancient name of Africa, because Africa technically is named Africa because of I forgot the conqueror's first name.
Yeah.
But Africanus is his last name is Africanus, and that's why they named the continent Africa. But before, it was also named Ethiopia for a moment. But they say that the ancient name for it, before even Kush and all of that too, was Akibulon.
Right. Just like this country, the United States of America, it's named after Amerigo Vespucci.
Yeah, I
did not discover this country, but as again another whitewashing of history in itself. So there's so much evidence to dispute that, but yeah.
Yeah, we ain't shouting out him. Like, we ain't shouting out Vespucci. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't fuck with him over here at Randumb Thoughtz. You know what I'm saying? But we will shout out our great black heroes like Martin Luther King Jr., and George Washington and Malcolm X. And one of the most important black figures in our time, George Washington Carver. The reason why I say that is because with the peanut, he created something that a lot of you motherfuckers need in this world. So
there we go.
I said it.
Watch part 4 coming up soon.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Famos. See, that's why I fucked with you, Famos.
Man.
Watch your ass part 4 coming soon. You think we playing with that?
Well, we will not.
Yeah,
seriously.
No, we gonna be taken seriously. Fuck that.
No.
Scott Sunflower said it is the beginning and the heart of civilization. That is simply science that you cannot dispute. You damn straight.
But you sure
You're
can't
damn
hide
straight.
It.
You say you sure
Yeah.
You sure can hide it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but then you got cats like Tariq Nasir that makes what's that? Hidden Colors, I think that's his series.
Yes.
Tariq Nasir, right? Like, why you laughing?
Oh, you said Nasir, like but Nasheed, but you're good.
Oh, Nasir, my fault, man. I'll be fucking everybody's name up. But anyway, just say Tariq Nasir. Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm America's favorite fuck up. Like, what do you want me to say? Like,
and I mean, another thing I wanted to get into. I was listening, so I listened to.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Tariq Nasir. All right.
They had to create the Mann Act for Jack Johnson because he was just, he was out here being
Sunflower,
being a sexual terrorist.
And the toad, and the hallucinogenic toad that he licked and saw the vision of God.
Wow. Okay. Sunflower Scott said, I know I always tie in Mormonism. I want to say that Mormonism teaches that the Garden of Eden was in Missouri. It's such a joke. Wow.
Talking about the golden tablets and the toad.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow. But shout out to Jack.
He licked the toad and got high.
But I think
that's basically what it was.
Yeah, but I think they omitted it from the text. They found some text that kind of showed that that's what happened.
Yeah. I mean, that makes it suspect. I mean, you lick a toad. We know what happens when you lick certain toads. You get the
yeah.
And if you didn't watch Family Guy, you also know some of this stuff too.
Wait, wasn't there something on The Simpsons too?
Yeah, it was on The Simpsons too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, only on Random Thoughts when you get this type of intelligence with fuckery, man. Like, yo, nowhere else.
We make
Nowhere
it.
else.
We make it digestible. You know, we add in the the fuckery with the history. So it's
Yeah,
fun.
I mean, this is all around fuckery, man. I love it. Like, yo, word up. But yo, can we get that comment with Jack Johnson? I want to read that shit. Like, yo, read that shit out to everybody.
Of course, it's Virginia's you know it.
Salute to Jack Johnson for knocking down white women in the early 1900s. A true pioneer. Oh, man, God, man, this dude, man. Yo, but Jack Johnson was that dude. That's it, 2023, and Ramos audio still trash respectfully. Yo!
Terrible.
Yo,
That
Virginia,
is terrible.
chill, B.
I appreciate
Chill.
that. Respectfully, I know it's trash, and we're still working on it. All right,
It's all right, Eric. It's okay.
it's been a
We'll
struggle.
get there.
It's been a struggle.
We'll get there.
Sunflower Scott said, let's please remember the words of MLK. Let us judge a man by the content of his character. Yeah, no, you're right. You're 100% right, man. But oh man, this generation, man, they judge anybody for stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Wait, what's that? What was that?
Yeah, let's see that shit again.
What was that?
Hey!
We had to celebrate everywhere. I love my people.
Hey!
Oh, look at the whites.
No!
Look at the white folks joining in.
No!
Okay.
Are we out in Europe with this?
France? That's
Hey!
Europe.
Yeah,
That looks like Europe. Yeah.
Looks like France or Denmark. I'm not sure.
Am
I think it's in England.
Is England? Yeah, I think
It's
you're right.
England.
It has those barriers, the metal barriers.
Hey!
Nice.
All right. Yeah, he doing this thing. He hanging. Hey, yo, shout out to the
that can dance. Shout out to them.
and shout out to that white dude that just jumped in there like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna dance with everybody, man. Like, yo, these my dudes, man. Like, yeah.
Compared.
Yeah. There you go.
My man was like, yeah, I'm getting down. Groovy.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, yeah, get it.
Hey.
Get it.
He's off beat, but
All
he's
right,
getting
Night fucking it
Is
up.
this the whitewashing of dance history? Something? What's up?
Fine.
He's fucking it up. Like, he was fucking it up. Nah, I was like, he had it, but it was like, nah.
Shout out to my favorite white dancer, Slavic. If you haven't seen his stuff, check him out. He's super dope.
Yeah, shout out to Slavic, man. Like, what's going on with him?
And love to Ukraine because he's Ukrainian.
Old girl had the red, black, and yellow colors. Wow. Yes, sir.
Word.
Nah, but what's going on with Slavic though? Like, you chilling?
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Okay, hear it. I knew it.
What?
Right when I saw that license plate.
No!
Right when I saw that license plate.
What the fuck?
Stop it.
Like, oh man, no, I love it. Keep doing it. Like, keep doing this stupid shit.
Most wanted.
Oh my God.
other place.
So what else do we want to talk about as far as whitewashing? Do we want to talk about the way McGraw-Hill? Let's go. You know what? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about McGraw-Hill ass.
McGraw-Hill is destroying the truth about American history. Let's talk about that. And that started in the early 2000s, where McGraw-Hill said that they were going to begin to retract information regarding some key points in history. One being the slavery, the civil rights movement, and the other one was Roe versus Wade, and also the separation of church and state. Which are very,
hold on, guys.
very important parts.
Guys, sorry to interrupt you. If everybody doesn't know, the NFL playoffs is happening right now. The Buffalo Bills are leading the Miami Dolphins 27-24 in the third quarter. The only reason I'm saying this because I give a fuck. Go Buffalo Bills.
First of all, it shouldn't have been that close because they were ahead 17-3.
I know, right?
And then somehow they ended up.
No.
the Miami Dolphins ended up tying at 17, but
with they bum ass quarterback. Nobody even know you, my nigga. Nobody know you.
Do you care?
Nobody know you.
Do you care? I don't
Fuck
care.
out of here.
Should not
Like
be that
no,
close.
but I care because Buffalo my team. I care. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't. Oh, by the way, shout out to the bum ass Jacksonville Jaguars. They beat No, hold on. Shout out to the bum ass Jacksonville Jaguars. They beat the San Diego Chargers. You know what I'm saying? I could have lost money in that, man, because I was betting on the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Go ahead. Let's go.
Okay.
But-
Oh, sorry. Had to put my slippers on. Anyway, yeah. So regarding McGraw-Hill, did you all hear about that when that first happened?
No,
I
but
heard something about
I got
that.
an inkling of it.
Yeah, you should look it up. It started in I believe it was 2000. I want to say 2006, maybe.
Wait, hold on, Ed. Wait, hold on, Ed. You're the smartest person in the room, bro.
Tripping.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no. If you not, you damn sure act like it. Like, yo, you really ain't hear about McGraw-Hill? Fuck out of here.
No, I know about McGraw-Hill and of course the organization, but what Steph is talking about, no, not necessarily. I've just more so been through experience. Like I don't know specifically all the dates and stuff. I leave that to Steph. Steph be on point.
I don't know if it was 2006, but I know it was the early 2000s. But
it's because I work with the schools. I work in a school, so I'll be seeing all the standardized testing as well as what they're doing in the books and like seeing the differences between transitioning from first edition, second edition, third edition, fourth edition, and start noticing what they are taking out each edition. Like, that I seen that part.
So
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You're also a teacher too,
hold
man.
on. I get it.
Well,
I get it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
thank
a teacher,
you.
y'all.
Thank you. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit.
You got a point there. You got a point. You got a point.
You went to college for all this shit. You the smartest person in the room. Like, yo,
Okay.
we ain't trying to hear all that. You the smartest motherfucker in the room. No diss to Steph. Steph is smart. Steph is super smart. But you be acting like you the smartest nigga in the room. We be looking for you for guidance.
He
Like,
just
yo,
says
you know
what
what I'm saying?
Look, all right, y'all making me. All right, I had to put my educational history out there to y'all.
So-
I did not go to school for anything when it comes to teaching.
But wait, hold on a second. In his defense,
So
is
what-
McGraw-Hill a major textbook or is a textbook company, correct? Are we talking about McGraw-Hill?
It's one of the largest textbooks.
Okay, but there's
McGraw-Hill.
certain, on his coast, maybe McGraw-Hill's not a big provider of textbooks. So I don't know. Are they? Because it might be a different company.
No, McGraw-Hill is in a lot of different stuff.
Okay, I was trying to defend you. You know, trying to find an excuse. But I guess
ain't no thank you. Ain't no defense. See, my man, like, yo, Mr. M knew what it was. Like, he got the face. Like, nigga, please. Like, yo, ain't no defending that shit. Let me tell you something, Ed. Let me tell you something. It's all love, dog. But yo, you like we could go back to all the episodes since episode 3, episode 4.
That's lyrics. That's me.
No, hold on. Since episode 3, episode 4, you've been the smart. We go back to Power of the Dollar. You've been the smartest person in the room for the longest, B. You should know. Stop playing with me. Like, yo, you be on some old smart shit.
Human, just
and you don't know nothing about.
Exactly.
No, hold on.
He's not a computer. He's not a computer. He's not a mentat. Okay.
Okay.
No, hold on. And you at a computer, so you got the jump right there. You could look up McGraw-Hill. Stop playing with me. Fuck it. Like, you can look that shit up right now.
Out there, the polar opposite of each other. You hear
basically.
Yo, stop playing with me, son. Stop playing with me. And then you hear Adviz over here. What are you talking about?
They're trying to reason. He's like, yo, wait.
Oh,
yes.
hey.
Go back
Todd,
to it.
Can you put up,
Go back to it.
Mandy Locas?
Yeah, let's put that shit back up. That was funny.
Yeah.
No, the other one's funny. A different POV on whitewashing for the ladies is how these predominantly colonizing companies buy our hair product companies change the formulas to revamp it for Becky with the good hair.
Hey,
what is that hashtag? What?
Sorry,
that?
not sorry.
Oh, sorry, not sorry. Yo, put the O in that shit. Fuck out of here. Sometimes it's cool, B.
I thought it said Sinasashi. I thought it was an N.
Yeah, so like
what's
now
the hell
you gotta.
Sinasashi?
Hold on. Yo, Mandela, I know I fuck your name up a lot. I know I fuck your name up a lot. And I do it accidentally on purpose. All right? But like put the fucking O's. Yeah, accidentally on purpose. But put the fucking O's in there if you're gonna hashtag some shit. Stop trying to sound cool for niggas that don't put O's in their shit. Put O's in your shit, man.
She did put a
oh my god.
And not.
Oh my god. Yeah. And now we put up
for a white woman, she looks very ethnic. Just gonna say.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
By the way, everyone, this is Rachel Dolezal. I don't know her African name. I care not to know. Yeah. So we're just gonna call her by her.
It had character limitations. Yo, character limitations, my ass. Fuck out of here, son. Uncharacterized limitation, that shit.
Yes, just seen everything is on the
Did I do what the racial Dolezal?
Did you also help fund, for a month?
Let me tell you something. After seeing that ass right there, man, I might have shit. I would. You know what I'm saying?
It's a friendly contribution.
Come over to my friendly. I will friendly contribute. Some. That's it. But we ain't gonna talk about that. You did.
Speaking of transitioning to another race, you hear about that guy who changed him? He said he identifies as Asian and has surgery on his eyes, like a number of surgeries.
Yes.
Yes. So look, he could be Korean or Asian, whatever you want to call it, because he wants to look like one of those.
Is what it's called.
Yeah, it's called identifying and transitioning. Now it's not only sexuality, it's our gender. It is your race. What's next?
No. Hold on. I'm across the line here. I'm a habitual line crosser.
Please don't.
I'm gonna do it. I don't give a blood clot. I'm gonna do it. Let me tell you something.
The way I think you were
born black. You black. You were born white. You white. You were born Chinese. You Chinese. You were born a Latino, Latina. You Latino, Latina. Stop trying to change yourself. Love yourself for who you are. Like, see, I wasn't gonna try to fuck up no shit. Love yourself for who you are, man. Like, no, dead serious. I'm not even joking right now. Like, yo, love your fucking self for who you are. Love the fact of who you are.
Choose your character.
We don't need any more straight people crossing into queer territory. Y'all.
No, we don't need no more straight people crossing into bullshit territory like this. We don't need people not loving themselves for who they are. Let me tell you something, man. I wish Michael Jackson was alive because it might like R.I.P.
No,
hold on. R.I.P. Michael Jackson.
He still look white
because. Yeah, because that's reminding me of Michael Jackson right there, B. You remember when Michael Jackson did that shit? Like he bleached his skin and shit. Fuck out of here.
Wait.
Benny said there's something called trans age. So what? So now 15-year-olds thinking they 30 or some shit? Like fuck out of here. So
no,
like,
you ever see the episode of Atlanta where the guy says he identifies as a white guy, the black guy? No, anybody seen that episode?
No, I ain't see that shit.
Oh man. He's a black guy. He was identifying as a older white man.
So like Uncle Ruckus?
No, he said that he identified as a white man. It was an episode. It was like the first season or second season of Atlanta. I'm not sure. It was
Tiffany, you can't do what? What happened? Like, Virginia said they don't teach that damn. They don't teach that damn near every early U.S. president was a slave owner. Ben Franklin referred to natives as savages, and black slaves were given stripped down Bible.
Ronald Reagan, the biggest racist of our time. What are you talking about?
To keep them docile, fuck them, damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
And then your favorite president, favorite president as of right now, also has called y'all savages, and said if you don't vote, you black. So
he also said countries. What is that called? What he said was Jack.
No, you're talking about 45. He's talking about 46.
Our current one. He's an old man. He doesn't remember what era he's in. He forgot.
No, hold on. Before Biden was
the
president,
1960s. What's going on here?
Before he was president, he did use the N-word too. Like I don't know. They
Are
said
you surprised?
It was.
Are you surprised?
No, hold on. Well, he was at one of those Senate meetings or whatever, and it's on motherfucking tape. This was back in like I think the 80s or some shit or the 90s. He used the N-word. They was like, oh no, he was he was using it as a an example of what he was talking about. That shit didn't sound like an example to me. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like that
hey,
white teacher who started throwing the word around.
Yep.
When he called the kid it, and he's like, and he started saying like different inflections and shit like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about, my G? What are you talking about?
Like, yo, that's words of my mother. Like, yo,
they love to kind of finagle their way into saying that word. It's like they can't. It's like a drug.
Yeah, that's him.
They can't stop. They got to find an excuse to say it. Like,
well, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this may actually ruffle a couple of black people's feathers. I don't mind when white people use it. Not now. You know what I'm saying? If they use the one with GGA, it's cool. But ER, yeah, we got a problem. And I'm just being honest.
Nope, I don't trust them.
You got that new artist. You got that artist way back.
What happens is when you guys, the problem with that is when you have some people in your group, they get too comfortable sometimes and they start inching towards the other thing. And I'm not talking about specific name, I'm talking about things in all. They start inching closer. Oh, I feel comfortable. I'm gonna get a little closer. Before you know it, they're calling you the ER, and you're like, "Yo, where'd that come from?" Because you let them do it. You enable them.
Hold on. With actions, this follows the old rule. With actions comes consequence. If you say the ER, then you're liable to get the shit slapped out of you, and that's just being honest about it.
That goes for the other one.
Virginia Slim said, I was trans age when I was 18. I used to fake ID to buy liquor and gay clubs. Respect my lifestyle.
Slim was an OG.
Yo, shout out to Virginia Slim for being gutter. Like, yo, and this guy's crazy.
Can I tell a story real quick?
Go ahead. My fault.
Saying the N-word. So
what?
There was a point in time I dated a white woman, and she was from Ohio. She was like from some small farm town in northern Ohio. The way she talked though, you would have thought she was from Cleveland. And yeah, so very smart, very like I loved her hard work. I loved her drive. Like I loved her personality overall. Like she was really cool. The problem I had was that she would use the N-word so frequently, and she used it like it was like, you know, like the way the great Paul Mooney would say, like I say it to keep my teeth white. You know?
Yeah, R.I.P. Paul Mooney, man.
Like she said it more than me, and I don't say it that often. I don't really go in and say it like that. But
like a refreshing drink of water.
Yes.
It is.
She was like, yeah, oh my God. So one day, you know, I addressed it with her and I said, y'all stupid. I addressed it with her and I said, hey, I know that you mean well, and I know you have a lot of black friends, and I know that you don't, I don't think you mean anything by it. However, it still makes me very uncomfortable when you say it, because it's just a problem. It's just a problem. Like that's just something you shouldn't say. And yeah, I never heard from her again. So
you were dating her, right? You were dating her at that time?
I was dating her. Yeah.
So basically she got called out on her being belligerent, and then she just disappeared.
Yeah.
What
like I literally after that conversation, I never heard from her again.
That's a reflection on her character. That's what it shows.
Yeah.
So
I didn't even, it didn't even hurt. I was just like, all right.
you know why? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Because once again, it goes back to actions and consequences. Like, listen, I'm gonna be brutally honest with everybody here. Okay. We in a perfect world, we all want to be in a world where nobody would hit nobody and whatever whoop. Great. Walt Disney made us believe that bullshit.
What is going on?
Okay.
What is that?
It was on point. It was on point right when he said hit, and then that's all I saw.
Yeah, like no, Walt Disney made us believe that bullshit. But in the real world, hey, how you doing? You say that ER word if you want, and somebody will sock you in your mouth. Plain and simple. Like it may not be right, but understand one thing. That word, that ER word, is not a word that you just that's cool to use. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the actual definition of that word. That's why it doesn't bother me. When you know the actual definition of that word, That's the reason why it doesn't bother me.
So wait,
but
the definition textbook, or are you talking about what it became? There's two different things.
No, the textbook definition.
You're talking about the derivation.
I'm talking about the textbook definition of the word, because my father, shout out to my dad. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my dad. He broke it. He broke it.
Negus,
well,
right?
no, I'm saying that too. That and the ER word. My dad broke that definition of the ER word. It could be black, white, Chinese, Latino, Latina. It could be anybody that could be that part of the word. That word was flipped to disrespect the black people. Yes, disrespect us, African Americans. Right. Yes. But that's not the basis of that word. See, there's also part of whitewashing with words. You know what I'm saying? That's why it doesn't bother me. And I remember I was doing a delivery on 95th Street, right? Right while I was doing a delivery, right before, I heard a white lady. She was like, F-U-U-N, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the ER. And then she just said it louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. I wanted to drop my delivery and sock her right in the face, but I said, nah, I have to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Make this delivery. You know what I'm saying? She was talking to a black woman, I guess, that used to work for her or whatever. And she just said, F-U-U-N, bitch. Like, and then her voice, and then she just said, you N bitch, N bitch, N bitch, N bitch. And her velocity, it just went up and up and up. And she said, and then she just screamed, you N bitch. And I'm like, something in me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wanted to get. She wanted to double dare somebody.
She wanted to play victim.
Exactly. It was like she double dared somebody to slap the shit out of her in the middle of the street.
To activate those white tears. You know, no offense to the white folks that listen to us, but she wanted to activate those white tears and become the Karen that she is. That's what she wanted.
And like I said,
we should see this tactic because they use it relentlessly.
And like I said, like it was a part of me. It was a big. What happened?
I said when it worked for me. No, I'm saying if I just started crying, like oh.
No, she was kind of like that too. No, she was crying or whatever. But no, I'm just saying, like part of me wanted to just like really take the delivery, put the delivery on the ground, go to her and just whack. But I said, you know what? Let me not do that. Let me be professional and make this delivery and get off the block.
Karen, you flipped me off. You cut me off. And
see.
Brought to you from San Francisco.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have the most Karens per capita, don't they?
Well, yeah, like but like that's the reason why I don't get offended by the word, because I know what the true definition. When you know a true definition of a word, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't bother you as much. It used to bother me a lot before I knew the definition.
The problem with that is, this is my problem with that.
Send that link, G.
Every word has a definition, right? But the thing is,
somebody send notes that count. Sorry, the link. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Every word has a definition, but it's what people use it as. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like it's anything. It can become, you can create a word and to mean something else, and then it's what they putting into the energy they're putting into that word, and that's the problem. It's not the word; it's the energy they've been put into it. What's going on?
What happened, Steph?
It says cam up now notes. So it's streamyard.com/cam up now notes.
He made a custom link for him.
Yeah.
Yo, only on Randumb Thoughtz. I swear, man. Only on here, man. Like we oh man. Anywho, man. I mean, you know what? God bless that woman, man. I can't. Now, like I said, now looking back at it in hindsight, Karen's in a while. Looking back in hindsight, I can't and like I said, I might ruffle some black feathers, but I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad. Like, I don't know what the situation was about. I don't know why she, did what she did. Yes, it was disrespectful. But like, if I had done the opposite, I would have kind of felt right, but I would be in the wrong because I'm intervening in somebody else's shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't hit the lady. She didn't backslap her. She just, like I said, she just called her the N-word out loud. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you something. Those tears have caused so much havoc in this country.
yes.
Those tears ended up getting Emmett Till killed.
Exactly.
Those tears caused the Selma the Selma riots and eventual destruction of the city itself.
And Black Wall Street.
Rosewood.
And Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street. What else? I want to say no. I was going to say Sam Cooke's murder, but I would be inaccurate on that.
I remember this one.
It's caused so much havoc.
A lot of people have went to jail over stuff like that.
Whoo! The amount of jail of the cats going to jail over that.
So there's a line that there's something that Dave Chappelle says in his first comedy special, The Age of Spin. He was talking about white women, and he said, "You know what?" He said, "Come on, white woman, you know what it is. You were in on the heist. You just didn't like your cut." When he said that, wow. I was like, I don't think anyone caught that. I don't think anyone caught that, but it is the truth. Like, it's just white women. You have to stop that. Like the ones that do weaponize their pain, their fake pain and emotions. Y'all have to stop that. Seriously.
No. Keep it up. Keep it up. Because you're gonna run to the wrong. Hold on, keep up because you're gonna run into the wrong black person, and then like I said, hold on. With actions come consequence.
It's not enough of that.
Action, hold on. With actions come consequence. With action come consequence. You're gonna run into the wrong black person that's not gonna tolerate that BS. Them tears with it, they're gonna slap the tears right off you. And guess what? We're gonna be right here on Random Thoughts reporting that shit live. I'm telling you.
No, it's not enough. Just
what?
Chicken and Beef said salute to that white lady cop that let them run a train on her at work.
Yeah.
Whoa, that happened? Wait, that really happened?
There's a police force, I forgot in what state, but basically they had to cut like 6 or 7 of their officers, so now they're short staffed. And it was because the one officer there, she was basically getting it in with like a few of the other officers.
Let me ask you a question.
I got one thing to say
of these officers.
I got one thing.
She actually got around the whole world. It was everybody's multicultural. Yeah, well.
Oh, good. That's her.
Which one? No, which one?
Is that the officer? The white one?
No.
And I'm sure they wouldn't show her face.
No, they did.
No, show her face, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's cute.
She, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's a good woman. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yo, you know what? If we can find that woman, like, yo, can you please get in contact with us? We would like to have an interview with her on Random Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because I got one thing to say about that. Choo choo, all aboard! Woo! Yeah.
My question is, why didn't if it was off duty, it would have been fine, but why did they do it at work? They did this at work? Like it was actually on the station?
They wanted to get a quick one at work.
Cosplay.
Multiple places.
Cosplay.
I feel like if it's outside of work, that's their business.
Listen. Hold on. She was helping out fellow coworkers, man. She was helping out fellow coworkers, all right? Yeah, like they might have some problems at home. Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? I need that little, you know, that in the back was popping. Like she's an equal opportunity thought, black and blue. Let's get it.
Oh my goodness, no. All right.
Hey, yo, Notes is in here.
A whitewashing, like, all right, back to it.
Sometimes you gotta release while at work.
Is that considered whitewashing?
I have many
shit
and concerns, but yeah.
Your Steph said she got questions and concerns. I ain't got no motherfucking concerns or questions for shit. I know you just got.
Like, were they wearing condoms? Were they blue condoms? That's a question for me to ask.
Blue condoms.
Look, yo, I got a question. I got a question. How was it?
His camera.
Oh
How was it? Like,
can we stay on topic, please?
Yeah, I think we need back to the topic.
No more blue. We need to talk about whitewashing.
No, she was whitewashing. She was whitewashing some moms. All right.
Oh my God, shut up.
They were playing good
They
cop,
play
bad
good cop,
Golly.
bad cop.
man.
I love it. Keep them coming. Keep
like I
them
said-
coming. Fuck it.
Like I said,
Fuck
cosplay. It was all cosplay.
Guys, everybody who's watching this, hey, if you got jokes on that shit, keep them coming. We love it.
Oh,
This is the fuckery moment. This is fuckery at its finest.
What's up, Notes?
In squad calls, all that. Yo, Notes was popping.
What's cracking?
Her husband said he's standing by her. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a stand by him.
You mean he's standing by looking? Standing by looking like a cuck? That's probably what he's doing.
Straight bareback, no protection needed. Wow. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? She's there to serve and protect, right? So she's serving and protect them balls. That's it. Like, hey.
I can't say
She was helping the blue balls, right? She was helping relieve blue balls.
There it is. Serving and protecting them balls.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting off time. I'm sorry.
Add this, you feel my pain, right?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Even though
I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, I'm queer.
Okay.
Yes,
My
sir.
God.
But no, that was a good one, Eric. But yeah.
No, that was a great one, Eric. Like, no, I salute you. What's going on? Hey, Notes, what's popping?
We do not
What's
need
good,
a close
man?
up of your face all over the place. Like, you trying to zoom
What's
in
good?
and see your nose and eyes, all of that.
Let Notes be Notes. Let Notes be Notes, man. Like, he's the only person that does that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I have to clown and make fun.
What's up, everyone? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we good, baby. Yo, what's up with Anubis?
He's at work.
I'm at work right now.
So he can't do his proof of life requirement right now. Send us pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you, man. I'm getting that proof of life later. I don't want to hear that.
I get off at 10 o'clock.
Actually, we don't want pictures. We want video.
I got you.
We want today's newspaper. We want the clock next to it.
I got you.
Wait, had him singing whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
Yo, Virginia Slim. Oh, man.
No,
yo,
like
we love Virginia
Wayne
Slim, man.
song. You talking about the Lil Wayne song, like Mrs. Officer?
Right.
Wee. What? So when they coming, they was like wee, right? All right, fuck it.
That is crazy.
Oh man.
That could have been a great. You know what? That could have been a great porno, to be honest. And that's a missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
What?
I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry.
They need some money now that they're fired, so they might, you never know.
Exactly. Missed opportunity.
www.onlycops.com. All right, for sure.
Hey, you know what? No, Ed, you are on to something. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna make somebody rich when you just said that shit, and I bet somebody's gonna get on that.
By that website.
Oh wow!
What is this?
What are we doing? Oh man, we
I
are supposed
swear
to be
that
talking about the whitewashing of American history.
Excuse me, we're talking about the whitewashing. This bullshit right here, right now. Like I don't.
Let's get back on topic. Nope. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh, I know those dudes. Those are those dudes on YouTube that be doing all those extreme videos of like fights and stuff and everything.
Oh yeah,
they did the Ronald McDonald one.
Yeah.
Ronald. But I know what you're talking about. Starts with an R.
Waka.
Yes.
Yeah, but why they got cream on them in police uniforms? Like, nah, I'm good. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh
yep.
my god.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to them. Like, yo, but like that was suspect. So I'm gonna say pause.
Oh my lord.
Let's get back in the topic though, man. Like,
warning. The opinion.
Yeah, let me ask Notes the question real quick. Like, yo, like, cause I asked y'all, I just want to know his opinion real quick, man. Like, so today we talk about whitewashing American history, Notes. So Notes, there was a question I asked, the opening question. I would like to get your opinion. So when you hear the word whitewash, what is your like first like? What are your thoughts?
Movies, entertainment, all that. Like it's just there's whitewashing everywhere. Like
The
let me
white
see.
savior storyline.
Yeah, like everywhere. Like
Graduated for
Dances with Wolves.
Huh?
Avatar.
Yep,
Right.
Avatar. Yeah.
Even though they tried to make them, all we know he's white. We know this.
You know that's a brown man. That's a brown man underneath that blue.
I got something better for you. Dragon Ball Evolution, when they came out with that movie. That was horrible.
I haven't seen it.
Fucking disgusting.
You don't want to see it.
Oh, you talking about live action? Oh yeah, I remember. They made Mr. Who was what's his name was
Mr. Popo?
No, it was Jackie Chan was in it. Wasn't Jackie Chan in it? He played.
Wasn't in it.
Who played Mr.
He would not be seen in
Master Roshi? Not Master Roshi.
Some white dude played Goku, and then some other. It was fucking horrible.
I'm pretty sure
it was disgusting.
Can we talk about
who played Popo
on Netflix? The live action version.
I forgot.
Who played Popo?
I forgot.
That's how bad the movie was.
But it was bad. Yeah, I only saw the previews. I was like, oh, enough, done.
That was horrible.
Matter of fact, hold on, guys. You're on to something here because now we'll talk about whitewashing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's visit Japan for a second. Let's really cross the line here. Whitewashing in Japan. If you don't recognize, like there are anime that will have black characters. Do you know they do whitewashing the way with the black characters like Mr. Popo here? Why does he have to have big ass pink lips?
Oh, of course.
Whoa.
There's also other anime where they have black characters with like that look like they're what is that, blackface?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Older anime, yeah, definitely. I thought you were going the opposite way. I thought you were saying that they were making the characters look white, and I was like, that's a more complicated situation. But yeah, I agree with you on that side. They do have, especially the older stuff. It's kind of like what happened
the older stuff.
Yeah, definitely, they do have a bunch of that.
But even now, they over exaggerate black characters. Like
yes, they do.
Promise Neverland. Like, oh my God.
I haven't finished seeing that yet. I saw like a few episodes.
The black maid that's in the first season, I was like, oh my God, she was like
Jemima?
Quintessential, yes, Aunt Jemima, like Mammy from the early 1900s. Like she
that bad that she would even the dub version, she was bad. Like the way she was speaking.
Oh man, it was bad. And then you have the little girl that was part of the orphanage.
Yep.
And guess what her name was? Jemima. Her name was Jemima. It was a black character named little girl named Jemima. I was like,
lack of originality, man.
I have something to say to all of you and like future anime creators who are not black. Watch how you depict us, man. Watch how you draw us. Because we're gonna take it away, and we're not gonna give a fuck how you felt about it. We don't care your reasoning about it. We're gonna take it away. If you don't care, don't bring your ass up here because you're gonna hear us. You're gonna hear us say something about it. If you need this to be translated in Japanese, translate this shit in Japanese. Ask one of your friends who speak English. I mean what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all be making us look real fucked up in a bad light. And we ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are good black people out here, you know what I'm saying, we don't rock with that. We don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all work. Like, we love Dragon Ball Z. We love One Piece. We love One Punch Man. We love Chainsaw Man. We love Promised Neverland. We love all that shit. All that anime, we love it. I personally fuck with what's that shit? King of Asura, something Asura, King and Asura. It's a fighting anime. Like, you know what I'm saying? They even made the black person there look like a jerk off.
Is that like, the one with CGI? Like it's like CGI kind of.
Yeah, but it's a fight. It's like a fighting anime. I think it's called King and Asura. Like, yeah, like
On
you know what I'm
Netflix, they have
talking
on
about.
Netflix. They have on Netflix,
Exactly, and Baki.
That's what I thought
Yo,
you said. Baki. I think talking about Baki. My
Oh,
mistake.
yeah.
Anybody who's in Baki, like yo,
Yeah.
y'all did a good job. Like yeah, they did with Muhammad Ali Jr. and all that.
Yeah,
They
that
didn't make
was
him look
dope.
like a dickhead. Like yo, they made black people look good there. You know what I'm
They
saying?
did.
But like
What, in
yeah,
Baki?
it's anime. Yeah,
But bring
Baki.
up-
They made
bring
him.
back-
They
Nah,
look
they
good
made-
enough.
back up Mr.
I had
RJC's
problems with
comment though.
Muhammad Ali.
Y'all gotta read Mr. RJC comment.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna read that. Like it says it's who?
Muhammad Ali Jr. got his
Oh no,
butt
he
whooped
got his ass handed to him. But
several times.
woo! Mr. RJC 78 said it boils down to we are in an era that controlling information is how we confuse and keep the people from standing against those who control the narrative.
Exactly.
Mm.
I-
That's
Yes,
exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening.
So there was another Japanese show I watched. I watched Alice in Borderland, and there was one.
Isn't that Korean though? Isn't that Korean?
No, it's Japanese.
It's Japanese. I haven't seen it. I thought it was Korean. All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
it's pretty good. I think it should be an anime, but just based off the way the characters were acting, like it was just very anime like. But there was a part in the second season where one of the characters, it was the first season, I'm sorry, where the character was writing about the explorer that discovered the North Pole. He was the one that led the expedition. But we all know that Matthew Henson was the first person to reach the North Pole. But at a point in time, this I forgot the gentleman's name, but that gentleman was credited for finding the North Pole. But then when they found out the real information that Matthew Henson had reached the North Pole 45 minutes before this gentleman, then the credit was given to him. But the fact that the show didn't give Matthew Henson the credit that he deserved, it bothered me. I was just like, it's just another way to discredit black people.
Yo, I got something to say here. Can we please put up Virginia's comment here? The other one before this one here. He said those characters are the.
Or Perry was the dude.
You said what was his name?
It said Robert Perry. Was
yeah,
the
Robert
dude
Perry. Yeah, that was his name.
Versus Matthew Henson.
Yeah, Robert R. Perry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia Sims said those characters are direct views of how Japanese view black people. They don't give a shit what you think about their art. Their ideologies are formed on how Western society portrays us. Now, I have something to say about that. I have to actually go against that argument. There was this guy, I was watching him on YouTube, a black guy from England. He went to Japan to live there. He started a YouTube channel on his experiences as a black person living in Japan. What I didn't know is there's a area in Japan, like in Tokyo, where it's nothing but black people. I mean, there's Japanese people there too, but it's like predominantly black people who decided to move to Japan, which was crazy.
Are they Nigerian mostly? I think a lot of the population over there is Nigerian, African.
Yeah, for the most part, they are African, but there's some American, there's some English people, but they're predominantly black. You know, but what I'm saying is he told a story about how he ran, like he was on his way home. He ran across a Japanese dude. He was on the side crying. And excuse me, he was like, he was trying to see what was going on with him, you know, but like he spoke a little bit of English, so the language barrier was crazy. But he said that, you know, he lost his wallet. He's trying to go home. So he helped the guy get home. He gave him some, you know, he got him a cab. You know what I'm saying? They were going like around the same direction. So he went in the cab with the guy and he gave the guy some money. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he lost his wallet, whatever. So he was nice enough to get the guy money. He was like, he was very shocked and surprised to see black people that nice, because he said he met another U.S. guy, like he met a white dude from the U.S. that told him about black people and said that black people were like, you know, were very scary people to be around, that they'll rob you and hurt you and all this other shit. So that Japanese person believed it. They were led to believe by another U.S. citizen, who happened to be white, that black people we were very violent individuals that didn't amount to shit. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they think the way they think is because they were led to believe by other cultures, you know what I'm saying, that we're such big bad individuals that ain't worth shit to them. So it's not their generation. Hold on, it's not their beliefs themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not them themselves. They've been influenced by other cultures, but then when they see us, you know what I'm saying? When they see that we're not bad people, that we're not bad individuals, there are some good black people. Wow, really? There are some good black people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Their whole mind frame starts to change. You know what I'm saying? And what I believe, excuse me, what I believe is that, you know, we just need to stop.
Mr. RJC, I didn't forget about that one.
I was
back and forth in my mind about it, but no, I didn't think it sucked. Me personally, as a Ghost in the Shell fan, I didn't think it sucked. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought that movie basically visually it was amazing.
Yeah.
Content wise, story wise, it sucked.
I mean,
I've seen every Ghost in the Shell adaptation and series. So
and I played the video game.
What you guys?
The video game is dope.
Are you guys talking about the live action Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was beautiful, bro. The guy who did the anime, he was on set. He was on set the whole time. He approved of it.
But it ruined the ideology, the philosophy behind it.
Exactly.
The philosophy. It ruined the philosophy. It made the Buddhist philosophy that underlined the original Ghost in the Shell was completely removed from it. It was stripped from it and made into a westernized kind of ideology. And that's what makes makes the anime. It's this whole question, right, of consciousness and like what are we? What makes human being? What are we in the universe in terms of like individually? Because these don't see it individually. They see it as a consciousness, right?
Yeah.
In Western, we're very central, like self-centered, central people. We look at ourselves like as an individual, and that's what by translating in that way, you kind of ruin it. Yeah. That's the whole point of it.
I think based on like other adaptations of games and animes and whatnot, I didn't think it was a bad adaptation because I've seen way worse. Like I said, like Death Note from the live action version of Death Note.
I love Death Note. That shit was trash.
And I saw the live action before I saw the actual anime of Death
Which one you talking about? The Japanese? You're talking about the Japanese one, or are you talking about the American one? Netflix.
I'm talking about the Netflix.
The American.
Okay,
the American
that's
one.
why the Japanese one is not bad.
No, but what I'm saying is the adaptation of it. I saw it before the anime, and I thought it was trash then. But the whitewashing of it, like making light a blonde white kid, like I'm just like
isn't like the goof from Atlanta? What's his name? No, he plays L. He plays L, right?
Oh, you're talking about why can't I think of his name?
You know
what you're talking about, but he played L, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Have you guys seen Rurouni Kenshin, the live action?
No.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but
you said Rurouni Kenshin live action?
Yeah, there's 4 movies.
Nah, I don't like the live action. I like the anime more than live action. That's just corny.
I like X.
Same here, but I will say that you gotta watch it, bro.
I watch clips of it. It's corny to me. Like
the only adaptation I love, like I think goes in well with, is the Gantz adaptation. It's the 2 movies, Gantz. Very well done. It keeps in line the whole story. If you watch it with the Netflix animated version, it goes very well. And I've seen the animated and I read the manga. So
wait, which one?
Gantz. It's Gantz.
Yeah, Gantz 0 and
yeah.
They
work well. That's like the only one I really like.
Yeah.
And Battle Angelita wasn't bad. The Battle Angelita one wasn't bad. It was okay.
Oh, Battle, yeah.
Yeah, Battle Angelina was dope to me. I love that shit. Like, I'm just saying.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I saw it recently.
I think we're losing our audience because most of the audience don't know the fuck we're talking about. And I think nobody commented.
It's not even American history anymore. Like,
no. Guys, Guys, for those who watching, we just wanted to just cover that the Japanese anime shit, the whitewashing in Japan for a minute. Virginia Slim said a lot of these live action joints are greenlit by the creators. They're choosing white people to play their characters. If they like, I love it. And salute to the Black Little Mermaid. Nah, we ain't saluting the Black Little Mermaid. Fuck out of here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Why you hating on young woman?
He's a hater. It'd be our old people, man. It'd be our old people.
You know why? Let me tell you something.
You gotta explain. Why?
Let me tell you something. No. Let me explain. Let me eat. You mean him? Let him.
Let the Little Mermaid eat. The Black Little Mermaid. Let her eat.
Oh yeah.
Let Larry.
But she gonna eat regardless.
Cheese right now. Let him get his chopped
cheese.
Go off, Larry.
Yeah.
Go off.
Chopped Cheese City in the building.
It's like the Snickers commercial with chopped cheese.
Yay.
Come on.
Listen, to be honest with you, I just don't agree with it. That's it. I don't agree with it.
Why don't you agree with it?
I don't agree.
First of all,
because it looks off. It looks. I don't give a fuck. I always think myself into a deep hole, and I come out styling. Fuck out of here. Anyway, so like I said, I don't agree with it.
I was going.
Okay, I don't agree with the. No, you can go there. Go there. With Randumb Thoughtz, go there. Please go there. I'm begging you. Go there. Go there.
No, I want you to explain.
Because I don't give a fuck. Go there.
No.
All right. So like I was saying, like I said, this is not popular opinion. It never is with me. I just don't agree with it. I think like they had Ariel as a Caucasian mermaid. You know what I'm saying? I think they need to do it in the movie too. Sorry, that's just how I feel.
It doesn't really matter who the fuck cares. It's a different version of the movie. It's a different version of the movie. To me, I don't give a shit about Disney movies. You're so concerned with Disney movies.
Me neither.
That you say Walt Disney ruined everything. Yeah, you're concerned about them making a character black in Walt Disney movie adaptation.
I don't like it.
I think it's beautiful, to be honest with you. Like
you're a hater.
Just
yes, I am.
Just to see, little black girls get inspired, we're gonna be all happy.
Glow up, girl. You do your thing, like her magic.
No, hold on. And if I can be honest, the Black Panther one, the part 2, Wakanda Forever. You really want me to piss y'all off? Cool. Here we go. I'm crossing a motherfucking line. They should have got another male to play the Black Panther.
Man.
Chadwick
Boseman, I disagree with you.
They should have got. No. Think about it. Hold on. Think about it. Just hear me out. This is a very now I have a valid opinion of this because somebody made a video of this on YouTube. Like
you watch the
they
movie?
never killed. Like hold on. Christopher Reeves played. Hold on. Christopher Reeves played Superman, right? Sure. When Christopher Reeves broke his neck, you know what I'm saying? When after Christopher Reeves broke his neck, guess what they did? They got another fucking Superman.
But how long did they wait?
I don't give a fuck how long they wait. They got another Superman. They got another. They didn't kill off Superman. They killed Batman. They didn't kill off the Green Lantern. But now they kill off Black Panther. And now we just go. Sorry, Chad Boseman. God rest his soul. Chad Boseman. Chadwick Boseman. You got me fucking the man's name up. Chadwick Boseman. Okay, again, God rest his soul.
And also Christopher Reeves was
Chadwick Boseman. But God rest his soul.
He was not
hold on. But
I know he wasn't. But he was the most noticeable Superman.
Okay. It's comic book accurate that she becomes the Black Panther. So I don't know what's the problem.
No.
The problem is the white superheroes are still alive, even through other actors. Chadwick Boseman passes away. God rest his soul. We can't get nobody else to play the Black Panther.
It doesn't make sense in the current storyline. You can't just change a character mid-story. I mean, they did it with Warhammer, but but it's not going to work. People love him too much as a character.
But hold on.
I'm sorry.
First of all, Terrence Howard was a terrible. He shouldn't have played.
You know what? I didn't remember him being for a while. Was he was War Machine?
I feel like that was a correction. Don Cheadle should have been.
He's more charismatic. Definitely, Don Cheadle's more charismatic.
He looks more like the comic book character.
That's true. That's right.
And exactly. He's more charismatic.
Oh shit! You said Don Cheadle looks like.
Wait a minute.
I'm done. I'm done.
He does look more like the comic book character. If you look at him, he's a very dark-skinned black man.
Yeah.
Comic book. He looks just like the comic book character.
You know what? All right, then get Don Cheadle ass to play the motherfucking Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
man is almost 60 years old. Why
he looks damn good for 60 years old, man.
No, that's a fact. He does.
I saw that movie White Noise. He was in it, and he looked basically like when he started, pretty much. Couldn't tell the difference.
No,
listen, there's a lot of upcoming black actors. You could have got somebody to play the Black Panther and stop making excuses for it.
Let's let Chris Rock to play Black Panther, okay?
All right, go ahead.
And put Will Smith in the movie
ahead.
and have the villain, and then they can slap him, okay?
All right, so
Go ahead.
you know what, Eric? I will agree with you on that one part when you were saying like, yeah, they killed off Black Panther, because right now when I hopped offline for a second, I was on Facebook and I was digging into some comics and stuff like that, and it popped up on my feed. You guys can check it out too if you guys want. But Marvel just came out with a Black Panther, and it's called Voices. And from what I was reading, they're making a comic book called The Last Black Panther. So on that part, I agree with you, Lyrics, on that one.
Fictional characters.
It's fictional. Hold on.
Not real.
Hold on.
I just want to interject for a second.
They're not historical.
That's the point. They didn't want to diminish the legacy that is Chadwick Boseman. If you put another person into that character, you are diminishing his legacy and the thing that made.
It's a respect thing. I agree with Steph. It's a respect thing.
That's why.
True.
Give it time. They're going to get another Black Panther, but you have to let it breathe.
And now I'm coming back around to it. So Black Panther 3 is now being developed, and for what I was reading, either M'Baku is supposed to play him, or I don't know if you guys seen Wakanda Forever 2.
I've not. So don't ruin it, please.
Lyrics has not seen.
M'Baku is the dude with the tribe of the gorillas.
Steph, I checked it out. Wait. I checked out at least half the damn movie. I didn't like it. Plain and simple.
Wait, M'Baku is the dude in the tribe, the gorillas tribe. That dude was like,
yeah. So
he's like my favorite character in the movie. Honestly, I like him more than pretty much one of the most interesting characters in the first movie.
So this last part I'm about to say, can I? All right. So, if I ruin the movie, I'm sorry. You guys can watch it. I ain't gonna say all that.
No, ruin that shit. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom 2 seconds, so you can just ruin it for them.
All right. At the end of it, they introduced T'Challa's son.
Yes, Toussaint. Yes, Toussaint.
So So they introduced him. So from what I was reading in Marvel, Black Panther 3 is right now being developed, and at the end of Black Panther, M'Baku, he challenges CKERY for the throne. She wasn't there, so they might be going with M'Baku playing Black Panther, because even in the comic book, CKERY is not. She doesn't say Black Panther that long. And somebody, and then in the comic books, T'Challa, well, he's dead, but he comes back to play Black Panther. But now it looks like what they were saying, M'Baku's going to play Black Panther for a while, and then his son is going to pick up the mantle. So yeah.
Who's also
first of all, who's M'Baku? Who's M'Baku? Like that's
M'Baku. He's from the first one. Yeah, there we go.
He's a dude from Us. He's from the dude from Us. He plays the father in Us.
Yeah, Winston.
Yes.
That's his name.
You know what? Chicken and Beef said that Notes. He thinks you should play the Black Panther.
Hey, you know what? I'm trying to lose weight for it. That'd be dope. I do want to be an actor, like on some real shit. I really do.
Okay.
Well, Notes. Hold on. No, just to interrupt before we go to final thoughts. I just want to say, Notes. I've seen your progress, man. I see you pushing yourself to lose weight, man. I've been checking your videos and all that shit, man. Like, I just want to say, man, like, yo, keep pushing, B. Like, yo, we give you more support. Keep pushing that shit, man. Like, you inspired me to lose weight. To be honest with you, man. Like, word to mother. Yeah, you need to lose weight.
Well,
let's do it.
I'll tell you what, Lyrics. When you do come out here and come visit,
real shit,
work out with me and my brother, you can. I'll put you Yeah, we'll get you right. We'll get you
No,
right.
thank you, man. But you know I'm gonna completely fuck it up, right? Because I'm gonna ask what the chopped cheese spot is afterwards. Like, I'm just
you can be goofy all day, but you're gonna finish that set. I'll tell you
no,
that.
no. Let's get it, man. After that, we getting the chopped cheese. Fuck it,
There
be
you
like
go,
that's
son.
it.
Is that or you gonna have to run the fade with him? You know,
Facts.
that's how it goes.
Yo, why you started? You know what? Yo, you know what? Like listen. Advis is mad because I called him the smartest person in the room and he had no answers. So
No,
he be all right.
I ain't got no
you know
answers. I ain't never said I did.
Right.
You had no answers.
and he
No,
never
you
said-
had no
I did not have
answers,
no
Ed.
answers.
He
You
never
had
said
no
he was the smartest
answers.
person in the room.
Okay, Kanye. You stay alone.
No, but his
Hard
actions.
actor.
His actions say that he's the smartest person. The shit that he be saying says that
I
he's the
agree.
smartest person in the room. Like that. I'm sorry. That's your
just says
title.
He's a confident man. That's
Advis
He is a confident man,
is a
and that's
confident,
the
smart motherfucker in the room. That's it. Like, I'm sorry. Anyway,
He's a
final
confident
thoughts.
man.
Let's get into it.
Coming from the OnlyFans man.
Listen, that only happened once for 1 month. That's it.
Get it?
And how
Only.
many people did you support in that 1 month?
One person.
It was COVID,
For
okay?
1 month.
He was trying to help people out, all right?
Yes.
Good man.
Oh, speaking of which, this is an interesting turn of events. I just wanted to mention it. That cam girl that is now like a social media influencer. She texted me again out of nowhere.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Don't you go talking for a minute?
We're gonna say I'll give you this clue. She is currently being sued by Nicki Minaj.
Well, there it is.
Oh, you want to come on the show?
No, I would never.
No. She could come on the show.
No,
She
I
has an
don't-
open invitation. I don't give a fuck. Like she got an open invitation to come on the show. Let's get it.
All I
You want
wanna
to talk
say
your
is-
shit?
Do your research. Yes, I would. Yeah, unfortunately, I was talking to this woman at one point. A lot of red flags.
Oh, you was hollering at her.
No, she was hollering at me.
So that's a conflict of interest. Sorry, you can't come on the show because you was hollering at Steph and Steph trying to get away from you, so you can't do that. All right, yeah, my fault.
She was a lot.
All right, say that. Yeah,
anyway,
you know what, Steph, we totally understand. Final thoughts. Final thoughts about today's episode was the whitewashing of American history. So if you got any final thoughts, man, go ahead, bro.
I believe the whitewashing just needs to stop, man. Like that shit is not cool. And at the end of the day, do your.
They cut him out.
Wow.
The powers that be cut him out. He was speaking truth.
They cut him out.
That's what happens when you speak truth.
No, I did
You
not.
just silent.
I never hollered at Rachel Dolezal. No.
I think lyrics was hollering at Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, I was trying to holler at Rachel Dolezal, but that shit ain't work out. So fuck it, whatever.
All right,
sorry.
So my girl was calling.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nah, but
Don't do that. Don't do that to him.
Before I take off,
I'm just bullshit.
Whitewashing needs to stop.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do your research, man. If y'all just come out here just doing dumb shit, making a fool of yourself. Black people don't all have big lips. Our skin is not all that damn black. And that goes for other races as well too, man. Just do your fucking research. Y'all niggas look like clowns just doing dumb shit like that. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Hey, Steph, final thoughts.
It just goes back to what I've always said. White supremacy is strong, alive, and well, and it crosses all borders of the globe. As you could tell in this conversation that we've been having. And it also goes back to the joke that white people used to say about us. What's the best way to hide a secret from a black person? In a book. So I implore y'all to read as many books as possible. If you want to listen to audiobooks, listen to audiobooks. I have the 1619 Project, right now, and I'm currently listening to it. But I'm one that loves to take in knowledge. I love to learn more and more about just history in general. About and I like to look at all sides of history. And what I've come to learn personally, especially about us, we're an amazing group of people. Like we pioneered so many things. Like we started so many things. We are the birthplace of so many genres. We didn't even get into music. Like we didn't even talk about rock and roll. We didn't talk about blues. We didn't talk about jazz. Any of that. Like
guys, we got to continue this shit. Like we got to do a part 2 to this.
Yeah, let's do a part 2 and let's focus on music, the whitewashing of music. Because that we can go there. We can really go there. But I was watching, like I said, I watched Sunday morning on CBS, and they were talking about marbles and how a black man started marbles.
Like actual marble game? The marble
in Tennessee. Yeah, there was a guy that started, and he started making marbles like before. I'll say this: he didn't start marbles, but he like modernized marbles. Let's put it that way. Where before they were playing with pebbles, and they waited until nature basically took its course and smoothed out the stones that they collected from the rivers. And this black man modernized marbles. Like he found a way to smooth out the pebbles, and marbles the way we see it today is it started with him. So it was just a really interesting segment. But I learned a lot. I love to absorb knowledge, and we have to really recognize how amazing we are as a people and how much we've pioneered, and we should hold dear to that. Because like I said before, we're a very young segment, or ethnic group, African Americans. Like we're very young, but we have so much to give to this world, and we just need to recognize our own light. But yeah, we can't let McGraw, the likes of McGraw Hill and these other places that are trying to erase our contributions to what made this country great. We can't let them stop us from being who we are. So continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to add that knowledge to your own memory bank.
That's a fact. Just to add that to that real quick, the education starts at home.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have that type of knowledge, just keep in mind, this goes definitely to black parents. Keep in mind that when they get into the school system, they're not going to learn whatever you think they're going to learn. So it's very important to, put the textbook down sometimes and teach them like what really goes on. You know what I'm saying? So like they can get at least 2, they can get like, this, they can get, here's the school's perspective and here's the actual perspective from what they learned from their parents. And with that together, they'll have a better way of surviving in the world.
AKA homeschooling.
Yes. Support homeschooling. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to all the black teachers, shout out to all the teachers, period. But, especially black teachers, and because like I said, Mr. Muhammad, he made a real big difference in my life. I know I'll be bullshitting with you guys, joking with you, but seriously, a great big thank you, to him, because he also was the one that introduced me to whitewashing. But before we actually had a title, you know what I'm saying? So, once again, man, wherever you at, Mr. Muhammad, thank you. I really mean that.
Wait, was that your final thought?
No, I just wanted to add that. I was adding to what you were saying. Add this final thought.
Yeah, there you go. Add. I definitely agree with what's been said. I'm gonna bring back up again, like I did before, about the 9 areas of people activity by Neely Fuller Jr., which was later on expanded to 10 by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. And I know we didn't get to get into a lot of that stuff, but basically, the whitewashing has an impact on all these different infrastructures, which is whether it's economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, which I guess that's one of the things we love to talk about for sure, sex, war, and also health, and how that whole mainframe of whitewashing the history has a huge impact on all those different areas. So again, yes, do your research, know what needs to be done so that you can properly prepare yourself and have enough information to go about figuring out the way the system works if you don't already know so.
Just to let you know, before we get to Famous Raymond's final thought, in NFL action, the Buffalo Bills are leading the Miami Dolphins 34-31 in the fourth quarter with a minute 9 left. And Dolphins fans, you suck. And the Bills are better than you. So, with that being said, Famous Ramos, final thought.
It's interesting because we were talking about. We talk about reading books, but then we have a book that basically is giving misinformation. So the thing is, you know what I mean? It's how do we counteract or go around though? That's it. Because the thing is, this is children. These are children who are being taught that. Children absorb what they're taught, right? For the most part, and then you're feeding them these we'll call them misrepresentations. And they're saying, oh, that's the way it is. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, even you look in the world now on the internet, people hear something, they oh, that's what happened. And they're like, no, that didn't happen at all. Like all these celebrity deaths, right? And they find the guy is still alive. And they're like, wait, I thought he died. So imagine how like children, young as they are, have absorbed information, especially when they are given that information as like truth, because these are books and this is education, or, you know, it's the education system. You know, it's like I don't know, man. It's like you can tell the kids to be. I think as overall, we all need to be more discerning and question the information that we receive.
Yeah,
you know, whatever it may be. So that's it. That's what I gotta say.
You talking about that Mandela effect, the affecting of it's called alternate timelines at this point.
Oh well, it's not even that. It's like, for example, I heard like an actor had died, and this happened a number of times with different actors, and then you find no, they're alive, but people putting in the internet like these obituary or mentioning it somewhere. So I'm trying to say is
about Michael B. Jordan at one point. There was like a TikTok.
There's so many different ones. People just put on misinformation. The problem is we have misinformation everywhere. We have misinformation, and that's the biggest problem with the word, you know, information and how, because somebody puts out something and a lot of people just take it as true. Look what happened with the riots at Washington D.C. People that was all social media bullshit. They've been saying, oh, they stole the election. And then people say, yeah, he stole the election. They stole the election. We're gonna stand up for our president. But in actuality, the election wasn't stolen. They actually confirmed it through their own people, like, you know, their parties or like the outside sources confirmed that the election wasn't taken. And that's the problem. The information, there are actors, we'll call them actors, because, you know, in this world, they like to put on misinformation because they have agendas and they want to push forth this agenda of being also not getting along, or, you know, being cohesive in like overall with each other. And that's the biggest problem. I feel like the problem is information or misinformation that have you. We're being fed so much shit, and we don't know what's real and what's not.
No, I agree 100% on that. Like what I said, I'm gonna leave that as the final thought because of the time. So, like, you know, whatever I said earlier, you know, what I was adding towards what Steph was saying. So, with that being said, that wraps up this episode of Randumb Thoughtz. I hope you guys enjoyed. To me, this was a really, really great episode, guys. Man, you guys were on point. You know what I'm saying? We had our laughs, but then we got to certain points there. We're definitely doing a part 2 to this shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to see if we can fit it this season, but this season's already accounted for. You know, we'll see if we can try to continue the conversation on Instagram, you know, with you know, Randumb Thoughtz Open Forum. But for now, that wraps up this episode. So what's going on, Steph?
What's next week's episode?
Woo! Next week's episode is one of my favorites. One of my personal favorites. It's the return of Battle of the Sexes. So we're gonna have a Battle of the Sexes special. Battle of the Sexes special will be.
What's the question? Come on.
You know, you know what the question is, but the question is, who is more unfaithful, men or women? We will get into it, and the special guest probably will be Illuminous. So, you know what I'm saying? Illuminous, I hope you're ready. We got to do another one. We got to do another classic.
We should bring Miles Cunningham back again, too.
You know what? I think I'm going to talk. Yeah. You know what?
Because we need to continue our argument. Because he was.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I'm going to call Miles. I'm going to call Miles and see if he can do that.
He and Akon, I don't understand. Like,
wait, Akon, what happened to Akon? We talk about this later.
Akon talking about men being gods and that. Y'all, first of all.
Oh, I remember. I saw that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can say I'm a god, but I'm not because I'm a man. Because if I was a woman, I would be a god too, a goddess.
Y'all need to
listen. Episode 4-3, Battle of the Sexes special. Who is more unfaithful? Okay. Hopefully, the special guest will be Illuminous, and damn, Rachel got a fat ass on that one there. God damn. But anyway, no, but she has a fat ass. What do you want me to say? Like, I'm sorry.
I'm talking about it being on the screen. You're making me have to look away from the screen.
No, hey, listen. Only thing I need is 10 minutes. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, because I'm not gonna be sitting there pounding myself into giving her 2 hours. Fuck out of here. Oh, sorry. Like, too much information. Anyway, yeah. What do you expect from me? I'm me. Like I said,
the opinions.
Exactly.
Don't have your kids watch this, but we're at the end. So, guys, join us next week, man, for Adviz, Stephanie Gale, Famous Ramos. This is your boy, the LYR to the ICS. Show us lyrics. Yo, we are out. We'll see you next week. Peace.
For you wine connoisseurs. What you drinking, Warlow? Welcome to Mercy Place, order. I met her at the Barbie house down by the ocean with a black silver surfer be backstroking. Ben 10 and Ken was flabbergasting. Ronald McDowell when the homie was clowning and laughing. She said, I asked like, I'm certain. I said, Nasty's got you here. You had some audacity. The big silver surfer on the track like a caboose.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their...
Merlot. Welcome to Mercy Place, order, please. I met her at the Barbie house down by the ocean with a black silver surfer be backstroking. Ben 10 and Ken was flabbergasting. Ronald McDowell when the homie was clowning and laughing. She said, I asked like, I'm certain. I said, Nasty's got you here. You had some audacity. The big silver surfer on the track like a caboose. Get your girl flaming like Cheetos and dot juice. I alleviate your mind like fine wine and drunk sexting. You got an 8-head girl. I can see what you think. When them top dots drop out, I get uncouth. I don't lie, I just tell a better version of the truth. You damn right. They had the band keep from licking toes all night. Haha, shout out to Reggie. Ain't nothing wrong with a big strong girl, and I'll be up in that buttocks like a wedgie.
Yo, miss, can I know you? How about a drink and a slow tongue? No course to pay you some attention. Fine wine, wanna add to my collection. Yo, miss, can I know you? How about a drink and a slow tongue? No course to pay you some attention. Fine wine, wanna add to my collection. I see a pretty kitty staying with some nice eyes. She got a big old bitty, shorty is a nice size. You a Sag, I'm a Libra, feel we like size. Or maybe not, either or, this the right time. I wanna talk to you, get up in your cerebellum. Let me walk with you, damn I love how good you smell it. So compelling, your body telling. Goosebumps, chemistry, look how good we gelling. A beast with intellect, I bet you know the X-Men. In my dialect before you check the next man. I did a movie, maybe we can start sexting. Hopes too high, we can start it off texting. Conversation and you think such a lady. We go Dutch, I got half on that baby. I like your laugh, so you thinking I'm a jokester. Fine wine and I need you in my holster. Yo, miss, can I know you? How about a drink and a slow tune? No course to pay you some attention. Fine wine, wanna add to my collection. Yo, miss, can I know you? How about a drink and a slow tune? No cost to pay you some attention. Fine wine, wanna add to my collection.
Fine wine. Yeah. You know we get better. This is another one of them Keith Murray, Flint Fossey, Mark Lawrence joints. Haha. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing and getting better. Fine wine. Yo, Mark, you a genius, baby. Bartender, bring more wine. Bartender, bring more wine.